28 pickleball influencers, and no less than 15 cameras. Rivalries were forged, friendships tested, and hamstrings stretched. The goal? To crown the nerdiest nerds in all of pickleball. Welcome to the Bread Butter Nerdy Tourney 2025. So this past weekend, I had the absolute honor of joining many other pickleball creators and influencers for the first ever Nerdy Tourney, hosted by the legends at Bread Butter Pickleball. They flew us all out to their headquarters in sunny Florida for an unforgettable weekend of paddles, points, and pure chaos. And I mean that in the best way. The format? Randomly assigned teams. 28 personalities, one tournament, and a whole lot of shenanigans. From the beginning, it was all about camaraderie, ridiculous team names, sideline cheering, and good old-fashioned nerdy fun. Here's who made up this wild crew. Now let's talk gear. The only requirement was that we play with a Bread Butter Pickleball paddle, so we had a ton of great options to choose from. I saw Filths, Fat Boys, lots of Shoguns, and a few Invaders, which was my choice. But Bread Butter also teased two brand new paddles that we could play with if we wanted to, the Psycho and the Wild Thang. The Psycho's a wide body shape with a carbon fiber face, 14mm core, 10mm cells, and a layer of fiberglass for that extra pop. The Wild Thang, think Shogun DNA, but with a fiberglass layer that adds even more energy. Both of these are still in development, but first impressions? They're pretty spicy. As for the tournament, well, our first game was a bit of a roller coaster. We went down big, and I mean pretty big, like 12-4 or something like that, but we clawed our way back to get close to tying it up. It came down to the wire, but we just missed the win, losing 15-13 to Aizec and Sleeves. Oh, and shout out to Aizec, who hit me with this filthy misdirection that sent me into the splits and pulled my hamstring. No hard feelings though, awesome shot, he had me absolutely beat on that one. His partner, Sleeves, is an older dude, one of the coolest people around. He might have had a lower duper coming in, but that guy absolutely showed up. Smart plays, great consistency, and he and Aizec made a really great team. Game 2, the Toilet Bowl. Since we lost our first match, we were banished to the dreaded Toilet Bowl, aka the loser's bracket. And I think this game was for a chance to possibly rejoin the winner's bracket. I'm not positive on that, but either way, it didn't really matter because we lost again, 15-8 or something like that. We played against PickleballWill, who, by the way, had one of the nastiest serves I've ever faced, and his partner, John from Speak Pickleball, who played way better than his duper rating suggested. Super solid team all around, and they made it pretty far. And while there was plenty more pickleball to be played, let's jump to the championship. It was Right Side Will and Justin, aka Pickleball Etc., taking on Lewis, Pickleball Pursuit, and Steven Mijangos, aka Steven Mangos Pickleball. Lewis and Justin are actually co-hosts of the Pickleball Pursuit podcast together, so seeing them go head-to-head in the finals was extra fun. But in the end, seems like Will and Justin just kind of wanted it more. They played lights out, and they walked away with the belt. Now, even though the official tournament was over for us, the pickleball did not stop, and that really shouldn't surprise anybody when you bring a bunch of pickleball nerds together. We played for like another 5 hours or something, mixing up teams, swapping paddles, just having a blast. I switched from the Invader to my trusty Shogun and felt absolutely locked in for those for fun games, which makes me even more excited for the Wild Thing. At one point though, I got absolutely posterized by a guy named Anthony. He hit a tweener that I didn't even move for. I'm just standing there at the net in disbelief, thinking there was no way that he was going to get that, and it was just an unbelievable point. But of course, this event wasn't just about competition, it was about connection. The guys brought the energy, the laughs, the knowledge, and I walked away with a sore hamstring, 0 wins, and a whole bunch of new friends. Huge shout out to Doug and Aurora from Bread Butter for putting this incredible weekend together. You two absolutely crushed it. Here's to hoping there's a Nerdy Tourney 2026, and hey, I might not have a belt like Justin, but in some ways, I feel like I still won. Thanks for watching. If you like this, hit that like button, subscribe for more pickleball videos, and I'll see you on the court.